Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chantal and you're very much welcome. Yeah, we talk everything beauty. That means everything you can imagine. Even though I've not touched most subjects that I really want to touch, and I'm getting there. So please don't forget to subscribe, like if you like my content, and share. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that when next I post something, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, so today the topic is gonna be a fun one. It's a fun one. We are gonna talk why it's so difficult for some of us to lose weight in our 40s. I know it's been something that friends have asked me, like, what should they do to lose that extra pound, that extra kilo, and it always happens. All of these things happens after birth, this kind of thing. So, and when we keep the weight for so long, it becomes quite difficult for us to kill the weight. So right now I'm gonna jump into it and we're gonna discuss we're gonna discuss weight loss. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's gonna teach you something, and I hope it's gonna help you make some changes in your life. So without much ado, let's jump into it, shall we? So if you're over 40, you may have noticed that it has become very easy to gain weight and quite difficult to lose it. Any little thing you eat, bam, you have gathered weight. 1 kilo here. You eat just a piece of bread, bam, 1 kg. You eat a plate of jollof rice, bam, 5 kgs. And now, let's go now to losing it. It becomes hell. You try dieting, it doesn't work. You try exercising, it doesn't work. Clean eating, wow, it doesn't work. And at a certain point, you become very discouraged, right? It's horrible. It's terrible. It's a very, I don't know, the fact that this stubborn weight only knows how to settle around our midsection, it's horrible. So annoying, right? The good news is you can lose it. Yeah, I know. But the bad news is it's gonna take a lot of effort, dedication, and a lot of willpower to get there. So let's discuss some of the reasons why it becomes very difficult for some of us to lose that weight and what to do about it. Okay. So one of the reasons why we gain a lot of weight during our 40s are hormones. Like, most of us, our hormones starts changing around our 30s and into our 40s. These changes involve less estrogen production for women and less testosterone production for men, causing fat to start to accumulate around our stomach area. Yeah. So we have genetics too. Some of us are genetically inclined to gain weight, right? So yeah, scientists have discovered that there are some genes that determine how many fat cells people have and where they are stored. So to see this, to know this, you should look a little bit into your family. Look at where fat is stored in your family. Look at your family members and things like that, and you will notice that there are some areas that the fat is stored. Like, yeah. So we have muscle loss. Muscle loss. Most of us start losing muscle mass by the time we reach our 40s, and continue to experience this decline as we get older. Researchers believe that the number and size of muscle fibers decline with age, and that the motor units that stimulates those fibers fire with less regularity over time. Another reason why we gain a lot of weight is sleep deprivation. Like when we reach between 35 and 40, our quality of sleep really starts going south. And this happens to both women and men. And the lack of sleep has been linked to an increase, risk in obesity and diabetes. And it is because as we age, it becomes harder for our bodies to regulate glucose, leading to insulin resistance, which also leads to weight gain. So now let's get to the fun part. How do we lose that weight? What do we do to lose the weight? Okay, the very first thing is calorie deficit. What do I mean by that? Calorie deficit is you reducing the amount of calories you eat generally. That means you have to reduce the amount of food you eat so that the amount of calories you eat should be reduced. I hope you understand. So there is a theory that I live by. I heard it on YouTube like 2 years ago, and I've been going by it, and it has been working wonders for me. It says that I should get my targeted weight and then multiply it by 12, and that is the amount of calorie, and then I'll get the amount of calorie I should be eating daily. Do you guys understand? So it has worked for me, and I like it. Like if you see me gain weight, like right now I've gained some little pound, it's because I want to. It's not because it's difficult for me to lose it. It's because I want it. So my targeted weight before was 60, and I times it by 12, and I had 720 calories every day, and I made sure I ate 720 calories, maybe 700 calories, but never above. You understand? Maybe below, but never. And please, I never went like killing myself that I'm not going to eat or something. That is BS, except you're fasting. So don't overdo the calorie deficit. Don't overdo the calorie deficient thing too much. Like, don't overdo it. It's wrong. Because we did not gain this weight in like a month or two. We gathered it in years. So we have to be patient enough to let our body adjust to the fact that it's going to get into a new routine, it's going to get into a new rhythm, and then we should give it time to accept the fact that something is changing. We are not just going to force ourselves. Like if you see people that lose that weight too fast, always gain it too fast. Do you guys understand? So please don't think about like, oh, I'm going to lose that. Except you have maybe like a party coming up, or maybe you have an event or something that you have to lose weight at all costs. That is when you can do that strict diet. But okay, my baby's crying. So that's when you can do that restricting thing. You can reduce, you can cut, you can lose weight fast if you have something coming up. But if you don't, please take your time. Take like 5-6 months and you lose your weight. Oh, you can start thinking about losing maybe 1 kg a day. No, a week. Not a day, a week. Please, a week. Don't go wild over it. Yeah. Another thing is to add lots of fruits and veggies into your diet. And please, a lot of lean protein, like chicken without skin, without fat. You have to remove all of that. Fish, and I'm not talking about fried fish though, no. With very little carbohydrate. And please don't deprive yourself of carbs. Don't deprive yourself of carbs for a long period of time. It will not be good. You're going to start you'll start craving it, and that's not good. You should include small quantities of things like brown rice in your food, quinoa, whole wheat bread, oatmeals, and you can use these Chinese bowls as your measuring cup. You're eating, yeah, you put your rice inside and that's the amount you're going to eat, and then you can eat as much vegetables as you can. If you're someone that has a sweet tooth like me, and you can eat things, you can satisfy your sweet tooth by eating things like chocolate, candies, and diet cokes and all these diet things. But please don't deprive yourself, and please don't drink a lot of sugar. Go for the, instead of drinking that, go for the diet stuff. Like if you want to eat chocolate, you can take a bar of chocolate and just like eat 1 or 2 chunks of it. Don't go around eating the whole bar. It's not right. Or except like if you have this small chocolate, small chunks, you take 2 chunks. If you have a chocolate with those large chunks, you take 1 chunk. And the kind of chocolate I'll encourage you to eat is black chocolate. It's dark chocolate. That one is fantastic. It's good for you. It's gonna help you lose weight. Yes, I know chocolate helps lose weight, but it's the kind of chocolate you eat. So everything should be done in moderation. If you want to eat French fries, like you buy your fries and then you cut it into 2, you keep some maybe for later in the evening, and then you should count your calories as you do it. And things like salt, Maggi, all those little things that give that sweetness in food, please, you should eat them in moderation, because they keep water, they store water in the body, which is not good. Nobody wants to be you understand? Portion size is very important. Don't go eating a huge plate of rice and you say, I just ate it only once. No, that's a lot. You should eat you can eat a big portion of vegetables. Yes, please, not fried vegetables, boiled vegetables, steamed vegetables. But if you fry your vegetables, please make sure it's still crunchy when you put it in your mouth. Don't go fry it until you think, guys, you will understand. It will not be good. You might have killed most of the goodies in the veggies, which you'll be eating just, I don't even know what you'll be eating. So yeah, talking about fruits, don't go around eating like a basket of fruits and saying that, oh, fruits, I'm eating fruits, it's healthy. No, you're not being healthy. You're just killing yourself. You're putting too much fructose in your body. That's sugar. And so what you should do is you should take maybe like a mango and eat, or half a mango, or a guava or 2 guavas, you know, an apple or 2 apples. You know, don't go overboard. Don't exaggerate. Exaggeration is the key to failure. Never exaggerate anything. It's ill. Exaggeration is ill. You guys understand? Yeah. Always do your things in moderation. It's perfect. You will get the results you're looking for. Another thing we can do is weight training and cardio. I know. As we get older, we lose our body mass, our muscle mass. So we need to rebuild it. We need to replenish it. So what we do is we do this by carrying weights. And the heavier, the better. I know some of you, especially women, are going to say, oh no, I don't want to bulk up. Come on. Can you stand the amount of weight those bulk women are carrying? If you try it, you will fart like you go gas. You will fart and you will crack your bones. You cannot. It will take you years before you reach their level. So what I mean by heavier weight is that you should carry a weight that maybe you're doing a 10 rep thing. Around the last 3 reps is like hell. You are suffering to carry it. Yeah, there you're carrying something according to your weight. You understand? You're carrying something according to your physical strength, to your strength at that moment. if you don't feel that stress, that strain towards the last 3 reps, then you're not carrying, then the weight you're carrying is not strong enough for you to be toned as most of you want to be. You want to be toned. You don't know that being toned, you have to develop some muscle definition. You cannot be toned and look weak. A toned person has a little bit of muscle definition, but I'm not telling you to be muscular like a man or muscular like those women that carry heavy weight. No, I'm telling you to be toned. A toned person is a muscular person, not muscular that kind of you're muscular, but not muscular that kind of way. Do you understand? So don't go around carrying small pounds or even like small things like 1 pound or even smaller, and then you think that you're going to develop you're building up your muscle or something. You're fooling yourself. You're not building up any muscle. You need serious strength training to build up your bones, so that you can get stronger, and burn more calories, even when you're not working out. Do you know that the more you carry weight, even when you're not working out, you burn calories? Yeah. But most of you didn't know. I think most of you. So the more muscle mass you have, the higher your metabolism. So, okay. So now let's leave weight training and let's jump into cardio. Oh God. We can't just be lifting weight without adding cardio. It will be off. I know of people that just do only cardio and diet and then they run away from strength training. Oh girl, you're doing more harm than good to yourself. Oh boy. You're doing more harm than good. You need both. You need the 3 of them to complement each other for you to get what you're looking for. So it's true that if you just do cardio and dieting, you will lose weight. But do you just want to lose weight and not have some muscle definition and not look good and just look cranky? Because that's what happens most of the time, such people are just cranky looking because there is and then their body is weak. See, I have done that, so you can take it from me. I have done that and it was a mess. My body was a mess. I just had flabby skin, and it wasn't pretty to see. I did not like my own body then. You understand? So just imagine, it was a hot mess. Let me tell you guys, it was a hot mess. It was messy. So and you know me, I like to feel sexy. I like to always dress up. I like to look attractive to me first. And you cannot look attractive and dress sexy and all that if you have those lanky, lubba bodies and things hanging left, right, center because you decided to run away from what is best for you. So this is also where some people just overdo things. You see someone going to the gym like 7 times a week. When is your resting time? When do you leave those muscles to rest? Like, let me ask you, tell me, when do you sorry, language, but when do you leave those muscles to rest? Your muscles have to rest so that they can build themselves up. Like when you do all this weight training and all that, all this cardio, you are tearing up your muscles. And when you tear them up, what happens? They need to rest, to recoup. You don't give them that time. So what do you expect? You get tired. You start feeling like you're not motivated anymore. And you lose interest in because of lack of motivation. You start saying that I will go to the gym today, and then today is gonna reach. You're gonna be like, I don't want to go to that gym. I'm tired. Come on, all that is just because you overdid it. Don't overdo it. See, what I do my workout 5 times a week, a maximum, like the longest time I take to do my workout, 45 minutes. Like if I want to exaggerate it, I go an hour. And it's because when I do an hour, it's because maybe I just want to like really kick myself, like really work out and be so tired. You understand? I usually do between 30 minutes and 45 minutes. So I don't exaggerate, and I do it just for five days, and I have 2 days to rest. Like I do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I take my Wednesday to rest. Well, I don't really rest on Wednesday. What I do is I do a little bit of yoga. I do a little bit of stretching. I do a little bit of like something that relaxes my bones, relaxes my body. You know, as we get older, we start having unnecessary pain, so we need to relax, like stretch them. You know, relax those things, you know. So yes, I do that, and it's perfect. It is perfect. So I do that on Wednesdays, and then I work out Thursday, Friday. I relax, and then I do a little bit of I do a little bit of workout on Saturday, and then I have Sunday to relax, and then I pick it up all over again. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday relax, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday relax. So that's what I do, and it works for me perfectly. It gives me that time to relax, it gives me that time to you understand, and make me want to do it again and again. You understand? Yeah, so don't overdo it. Don't overdo it like you're going to burn yourself out. You will burn yourself out. Yes. So let's talk about some of the benefits of weight loss. Let's talk about the benefits of losing weight. One is you're going to have lower blood pressure. There is less risk of heart diseases. It's going to improve your mobility and reduce pain. Like as we age, we have pain on bags, legs, and you know, pains in our joints. It's gonna help reduce it. You're gonna have better sex, yeah, and less erectile dysfunction. Yeah, yes. It's gonna improve your mood. Have you noticed that whenever you work out, you're happy? Ding ding. It improves your mood. It reduces your stress. It's gonna help you with better sleep. Boy, yeah. And you're gonna have higher self-esteem because you've lost the weight. You feel sexy. You feel good. It's going to improve your insulin resistance. Come on, you're gonna have a lower risk of having many different cancers. So please, it's very important you get into this, and as we age, too many things go wrong. So it's very important that you get into exercise, you get into these things that I've said. Dieting, reduce your calorie intake. You diet and reduce your calorie intake is the same thing almost. You eat healthier, of course. It's the same thing. Okay. You exercise. Yeah, you exercise a lot. Not a lot, but you try as much as you can to put exercise in your daily routine. You don't need to go 30 minutes, 45 minutes as I do, or 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours as others do in the gym. But you need to start somewhere. You can start by just walking around. You need to lose that pound. You need to push yourself to lose it. Do you understand? Try, and you're gonna see that things are gonna change. I know that we always say that metabolism, estrogen, testosterone. Yes, of course, but it hinders just a little bit. Now you have to do the work. You have to work so that everything can be perfect for you. So I hope you enjoyed this little thing. I hope you enjoyed my advice, a little segment, and I hope to see you here next week. Next week I'm gonna do a DIY. A friend asked me about it, so I'm gonna do a DIY. So I hope you're gonna stay tuned, and you're gonna love it. So see you all next week. I hope you guys have a perfect weekend. I hope you and your families are good, are gonna have fun this weekend. It's a nice weekend, so enjoy it. And it's getting warmer, so I hope you guys are gonna plan things to do outside. So yeah. Love you all. See you guys next week. virtual hug. Kikis. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your bell notification so that when next I post something, you will be notified. And please share share to your families, share to your friends, so that I should grow, so that we should grow. We are a little family, aren't we? We are growing. So I want to grow. I want us to grow together. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.